Case cover collision. Each and every episode I choose a different movie and look at the different case covers for that movie and put them up against each other to find out which one is the best on Case Cover Collision. Now, on this episode of the Case Cover Collision, I will be looking at the movie Anchorman that is celebrating 20 years old this year. It came out in 2024. Sorry, it came out in 2004, celebrating 20 years this year in 2024, which is great. Honestly, talk about Anchorman first of all. Will Ferrell starring, Paul Rudd in there, Steve Carell. Absolutely one of the most funniest movies over the past 20 years. I really enjoyed the sequel as well. I didn't like the sequel on the first watch, but then a few watches later, I've been like, yeah, this is a really funny movie as well. The first one, though, for me, is still the best. It is just a hilarious movie. I remember having it on a bootleg for years. And then I had a bootleg copy, and then finally I got a real copy. I remember making my own custom case for it from cdcovers.cc, that website from back in the day. And yeah, man, I finally got it. I've got it in the collection behind me somewhere. And yeah, it's a really fun movie. I think Will Ferrell for me is a really funny character actor. Him in that prime of that year, a couple of years after that, you got the likes of Step Brothers as well, which was another fantastic comedy movie. But they are celebrating the 20th anniversary with a 4K release, and I've got the DVD, a Blu-ray, and a 4K to discuss today. So let's hit first of all with the upcoming 4K release, which is coming out, I think, in August, I believe. And this is the 4K Collector's Edition and of the 20th anniversary of Anchorman, The Legend of Ron Burgundy. And nice little set here, but let's look at this case cover. So first of all, we got Will Ferrell as Ron Burgundy on the front cover in this really stylish red suit with a yellow shirt and this stripy blue and white tie. He's got them sort of like maverick sunglasses as well, the aviator sunglasses, which I really like. I think I've got a pair over here, actually. They're my style of glasses. Sporting that mustache, which is really cool. He's got his really stylish hair, and he's looking into the distance. He's got his cup with a Channel 4 news team cup on, the blue mug, and he's just looking into the distance. There's a mid shot of him. In the background, you've got like this yellow backdrop with the Channel 4 news station, news team, like logos in the background. Above that, you've got this red bar where it says the 20th anniversary Stay Classy edition in white bold text and above him. And then below him on his chest, it says Will Ferrell in white text. And then in another white text, a larger text, you've got the Anchorman text for the movie. And then underneath in a yellow colour, we've got the Legend of Ron Burgundy. I like this. I think it's a really bold cover. I think it would have been cool to see some of the other characters because I think it really is an ensemble, this movie. But I think it works. Everyone knows you see Ron Burgundy here, you know the movie, this is Anchorman. So I think it works. I like the colours. I think it's a really nice, bright colours, really, because I think a lot of the other colours with the other releases over the year kind of went for that blue theme, but they went for a very different theme here of colours and did red and yellow. I think it works well. It matches with the suit. And I like this cover. I think it's a nice release. Nothing too special, but I think it works for this movie. Now let's move to the Blu-ray release. Now I think this is one that's already out, this Blu-ray. It came out a few years ago. This is the Blu-ray release. It's a rich mahogany. A rich mahogany release. So this is the Blu-ray release. It's a steelbook. And on the front cover it says steelbook, and it is a rich mahogany. Literally mahogany look to this, the backdrop of this case cover, which I really, really like. I've never seen any type of movie release as a mahogany cover. I love that. I absolutely love it. Then you've got Ron Burgundy just in his sort of like what would you say, like a purplish red suit. Different suit from the first one. He's no sunglasses this time. He's got his mustache. He's just looking straight, eyes like really wide open, looking into the camera. And it's like he's in this sort of like it looks like a badge, like a sort of like a shield. And it's like, you can see the shield hanging down like it's like a necklace on this mahogany. And he's looking in the camera. Underneath, you've got Will Ferrell, the name Will Ferrell, and Anchorman, the Legend of Ron Burgundy, in this grey sort of silver white gradient effect to the text. Really bold text. And then underneath that, in this sort of like what would you say, like a little badge sort of area. Well, do you know what you get like football badges? It says like the the crest. That's it. It's the crest. And it says, "I'm kind of a big deal" in white text. I love that. I think it looks like it's like a football badge, like a coat of armour for Ron Burgundy and Anchorman. Again, it's just him on the front cover, but I really like this. I love the mahogany look. I think it looks great. It's really original, something different, and obviously given a reference to the rich mahogany line from the movie. I like this. I think it's a stunning cover. And for me, so far, I've got to be honest here, the Blu-ray is winning it over the 4K. I think it's a cracking cover, this. I think it looks fantastic. Now we're going to go to the final cover, the DVD case cover of Anchorman. And this is the one I'm on about. This is the standard DVD I've got here. Maybe a slight variation on it on the side bit, but basically this is a standard DVD cover. You've got Ron Burgundy sitting at his desk on the news team. He's got some sort of like a glass of some alcoholic beverage with ice in it. He's got no pants on. He's got these long. You can see under the desk, so he's got no pants on. He's got these brown shoes, black socks, and he's just like looking into the camera like, "I don't give a crap. I'll do what I want to do. I'm Ron Burgundy." And and then underneath that you've got on the desk you've got the Will Ferrell text above in a yellow text. Anchorman's in a yellow in a white, sorry. Very big, strong, bold font here, and under that you've got the legend of Ron Burgundy in a yellow colour again. I think it works well. The backdrop, you've got the Channels 4 news team background. I like this cover. I think it works well because it is. I think this is for me, it's the ultimate cover. It's like this is the cover you think of when you think of Anchorman. Personally, I like this cover, but which one is the winner? Which one is the winner on this edition of Case Cover Collision? Now, this is a hard one because I do like them last two covers, but I've got to go with that rich mahogany Blu-ray release. That steelbook is superb. I love it. I think it's great. I think it's a really never seen it before. I love the fact that we've got a mahogany Blu-ray color. It looks great. I think the crest looks great. I think it just stands out a bit more. It pops a lot more than even that classic DVD cover. So yeah, the Blu-ray release to me, it's original. It's something different. I think it looked great in displayed in a room. I love it. So that's the Blu-ray of Anchorman on the steelbook. Is the winner of this week's edition of Case Cover Collision.